Well, I figured I'd talk about this thing right here. This is my 1992 Korean Stratocaster that I have had modified quite a bit, actually. Um, we can start up here. It's got the Fender locking tuning keys up here to give it that stability, and then we've got the Graphtec nut right there. We come down quite a bit, and what we have here is a whole mess of stuff to talk about. So, the pick guard, first of all, is a 3-ply kind of offset white color pick guard that was an HSH configuration, and I chose that color to kind of go along with the aesthetic of these older yellowed pickups and pickup knobs here that we have. And in the place here, what we've got here is a DiMarzio Evolution, the Steve Vai pickup. And in the middle, we've got a George Lynch Screamin' Demon mini humbucker right there. And then here, because of kind of the way some other pickup choices ended up not working out, what we did here is just take the original bridge pickup from this Squier guitar, and because it was a SSH configuration, we took that humbucker and just moved it up here into the neck, because I had gone through two different pickups, and for some reason neither one of them really wanted to work right. And it's an all passive guitar, but like it was really strange. I had an SD9, I think it was the Seymour Duncan 59 pickup, and it was a black one, and I had it in here, and what it would do, it was really weird. Never had a pickup do this before, a passive pickup especially. It seemed like it would lose power. Like, I don't know, my hair looks really weird right now, but it would seem like an active pickup losing its battery power was what it would do. It would start off pretty good and go, and then just kind of fade out, and it was really weird. And I took it back to my tech, my guy, and he had the same experience, and he noted the same thing, and it was really bizarre. And so what we ended up doing was just taking the bridge pickup that was in there and just throwing it in there as kind of a placeholder. But honest to God, who would have thunk it? A weird little stupid Squier pickup, humbucking pickup in the bridge position, take it and throw it in the neck like that. It becomes a real whole different animal, and it's very, very, very hot. It's along the lines of what I would say, like players like Glenn Tinton would play, like Judas Priest, with his neck pickup tone, where it's got that clarity, but it's got a lot of bite, where it's very hot and crisp, kind of like almost like a Brian May-ish, almost, but not quite. And there's a lot to be done with the tone controls that I found. A lot to be done with those, and this guitar has turned out to be really the most versatile instrument that I've come across in quite some time, and I'm really glad to have put this together. And I know it's just a cheap piece of junk, but honest to God, it sounds really good to me, and it plays exceptionally well. I've got it set up with my 11 to 50 gauge strings in E flat standard, and it just plays phenomenally. I mean, like it holds its tuning. It sounds good. It gives me that. I mean, it gives me that fucking old school metal tone, that old school like thrash tone, but I can get that death tone. I can get that like evil tone out of that bridge pickup because it is that it's a Steve Vai. I mean, it's basically a super distortion plus. I mean, really, that's kind of what it is. So just a little bit more articulate, I suppose, but like it's hard to narrow down. But it will do a whole bunch of different high gain sounds, and it sounds really good. And I mean, taking it to the George Lynch, I I don't know. I'm honestly pretty proud of my pickup combination in here, and you know, it's pretty unique, I think, and you know, there's not too many people that have something like this going on with it. But like, I've got the Steve Vai, I've got the George Lynch, and then I got the Squier, you know. But it really does make a whole bunch of difference. Like, and I'm not going to do any little playing things right now, but man, just I mean, like the tone controls and utilizing them with the pickups, there are so many sounds. It is a very versatile instrument that I have put together here, and I did not think that I was going to do this. I am so very pleasantly surprised at the outcome of this, and I would have never thought that, you know, something like this would be. This was something that I have always kind of, you know, looked for, like that. I mean, like it's a 21 fret guitar, but like, you know, like a 24 fret with the HSH and the, you know, the whole shebang and locking nut and all that, you know, and I've got that over here. And like, that's the guitar that I was trying to make this be in the first place, and for some reason this thing is just cooler to me and feels a lot better. Not to say that that's a bad guitar, I play the hell out of that guitar too. It's got a great rhythm tone, great lead tone, great just all around tone. I mean, it's got that. It does not have this. It's got that smooth contour going on back there. It's a very comfortable guitar to play, but like, you know, there's just something about that nostalgia factor and that, you know, it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. And I'm very glad to have this guitar. And I really got to thank everybody that was involved in helping me get this thing together. Finding it in the first place, and then getting this pickup down here, and getting this pickup, and getting all these other parts, and just getting all of it together as fast as it was. I mean, it just all came together so quickly. It really did. And it was just like all of a sudden I've got not only my old guitar back, but I've got my old guitar back better, you know, and it's just really cool, and I'm so happy with it. And you know, maybe in the next little bit I'll show you some sounds. Thanks for checking it out.